Hi folks, I'm Florian from iProcess, and today we talk about the history of car diagnostics, tracing its evolution from simple tools and techniques to the developing service-oriented vehicle diagnostics, or SOVD, of tomorrow. In the early days of motoring, diagnostics were straightforward but crude. Mechanics relied on their senses and experience to diagnose issues using simple tools and their own knowledge. There were no computers, no sensors, just a good old wrench and an ear for engine sounds. As we moved into the 1960s and 70s, the automotive industry began to change. Cars became more complex and so did their problems. This complexity called for a new approach to diagnostics. The first onboard diagnostic systems, or OBD, emerged. These systems were revolutionary, allowing mechanics to get a glimpse into the car's operation using early computer technology. However, these systems were not unified. Some vehicles communicate error codes via the climate control system, like this Cadillac for example. Some used a blinking sequence in the dashboard, like this Oldsmobile Cutlass here. Or some had a socket for a light bulb to plug in and count the blinks, like this W124 Mercedes. On top of that, there are also OEM and third-party readout tools, but they are specific to make and model. The real game changer came with the introduction of OBD-II in the mid-1990s. A standardized system required in all cars sold in the United States from 1996 onwards, and by now pretty much all over the world. OBD-II was a leap forward. It dramatically expanded the range and depth of diagnostics, capable of monitoring a wide array of engine and vehicle operations. It provides real-time data and standardized error codes called diagnostic trouble codes, or DTCs, which can be read using the Universal Diagnostics port. But the journey doesn't stop here. As we entered the 21st century, the rise of digital technology and the internet began to reshape the car diagnostics once again. The latest chapter of the evolution is the development of Service-Oriented Vehicle Diagnostics, or SOVD in short, which is currently being standardized by the Association for Standardization of Automation and Measuring Systems, or ASAM, and scheduled to be released in February 2025. With the introduction of high-performance computers, or HPCs, and thus increasingly software-based systems in future vehicles, and with diverse operating systems, diagnostics face new challenges. SOVD is a modern approach to vehicle diagnostics that utilizes a service-oriented architecture, or SOA, to facilitate communication between a vehicle's systems and diagnostic tools. Unlike traditional diagnostics that rely on specific predefined protocols, SOVD offers a flexible and dynamic framework that allows for the integration of various services over different networks and technologies with a clear definition of the APIs. An example here is UDS, or Unified Diagnostic Services, a communication protocol used for diagnostics for ECUs for almost 20 years, and therefore is found in countless components. SOVD is not replacing or deleting this protocol, but rather incorporates it as an option within the bigger diagnostics umbrella. SOVD supports real-time remote diagnostics and the possibility of updating vehicle software over the air, significantly enhancing efficiency and convenience. SOVD's architecture enables more comprehensive diagnostics processes capable of adapting to the specific needs and configurations of different vehicles. Ultimately, SOVD will represent a significant step forward in making vehicle diagnostics more accessible, scalable, and future-proof in the era of connected and autonomous vehicles. That's it for today. Keep exploring, stay curious, stay inspired. See you next time.